Good afternoon and welcome to VilleNews. I'm Lindsay Solderitch. If you're looking to get outdoors, the Conestoga Outdoors Club is a perfect way to do so. Let's see what they've been up to.
I'm here at Millersville University, where the Conestoga Outdoors Club has been making a difference. Recently, they hosted a trash cleanup event clearing an impressive 490 pounds of trash from areas around campus, including classroom buildings and the biological preserve. The event brought together around 50 students from different organizations, all working towards a cleaner campus. The cleanup wasn't just about picking up trash. It was about building a community and raising awareness for sustainability on campus.
I think it was overall very productive and good to do. A lot of people came out, so it brought the community together, as well as doing a good cause of cleaning up the campus.
Events like this are just one part of what the Conestoga Outdoors Club offers. From organizing sustainability events on campus to hosting backpacking, hiking, and camping trips, the club creates opportunities for students to connect with nature and make a positive impact. The club's efforts extend far beyond trash cleanups. Their mission centers on creating lasting environmental change while encouraging students to take action.
And then in more recent years, we want to start going back to our original roots of giving back to the community and help cleaning up. So we created a trash cleanup day. And then kind of with that, the environmental coordinator position was created to promote the leave no trace ideology. Like when you go on the trails, if you see something that's like, oh, that's a cool rock, you gotta leave it. You don't want to intervene with nature. See trash, leave it a lot prettier, and then pick it up along the way.
Their dedication to sustainability is a key foundation of the club's activities, and their efforts are already inspiring others to get involved. With the year coming to a close, the club is shifting gears to celebrate their achievements. This week, they'll host a Christmas movie night on December 5th at 7:30 p.m. and their closing ceremony on December 7th at 6 p.m. These events cap off a year of hard work and their environmental sustainability efforts.
Yeah, our events are definitely coming to a close, but we have a Christmas party coming up after Thanksgiving break, and we have our annual closing ceremony coming up. We give out some awards for our members who have been highly involved.
As the semester ends, the Conestoga Outdoors Club is celebrating their success while looking ahead to an even brighter future. From clearing nearly 500 pounds of trash to hosting holiday celebrations, the Conestoga Outdoors Club is showing how a small group can make a big difference. Their plans for the spring promise even more opportunities to create an even cleaner campus. I'm Logan Beegle, reporting from Millersville.
After a student demand for variety, Chick-fil-A is planning to open a location here at Millersville in spring 2025.
Chick-fil-A will be making its debut to Millersville University this upcoming spring. The Smack will house this new restaurant, making it accessible to the Millersville community. We got the inside scoop from the Vice President and Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs on the incoming dining restaurant.
Students really wanted a nationally known, recognized restaurant to serve on campus, in addition to Starbucks. Having Chick-fil-A here, I think, will give people a bit of a variety. It will give them something known food that they often will DoorDash or Uber Eats to bring to campus, so really just bringing it closer.
I think it brings in new options. If you're tired of Upper Deck or Anchor, Chick-fil-A I think they have like a more competitive menu.
It will be pretty much a regular Chick-fil-A that you know and love at other venues. There may be a few different menu items than a brick and mortar. Some of the specials may be a little different because we're here at Millersville.
I definitely think it'll be a popular hangout spot because I know our Starbucks is popular. That's always popular, so I feel like Chick-fil-A is going to be the same way.
We will be hiring student employees at the Chick-fil-A dining facility. Right now, the process is that we have to have our full-time staff trained, and it's a very complicated process with that. But once our full-time staff has been trained, we will be hiring students. The operating hours will be Monday through Saturday, 11 to 9. And we are targeting an opening in mid to late February.
They will be able in the spring to use either their Flex or their Marauder Gold or just regular cash money credit card to use it. But we're also looking for ways to think differently about the meal plan for the next year so that students can more easily eating Chick-fil-A.
I think the Chick-fil-A would be like a quick, easy stop. I know the galley was a quick, easy stop between classes, so with it being in the same place, I think it's still convenient.
When Chick-fil-A opens, we will have a ribbon cutting, we will have all of the exciting parts of opening a new restaurant on campus. And so, although I can't say exactly what we'll be doing, I can say it will be a lot of fun.
This is Katie Lyle reporting from Millersville University.
Everyone has an opinion of their favorite fast food chain, and Millersville students are no different. Here are what some students have to say.
With over 300 campuses joining, Chick-fil-A will finally be coming to Millersville University after all the rumors. While some students are excited, there are some students that might not be as excited as you might have hoped.
Chick-fil-A has been a restaurant many former and current Marauders have been hoping for, and for some this seems like an upgrade from just the galley in the Student Memorial Center.
I think that it would just boost everyone's morale on campus because it's good food, and that it would be benefiting all the students.
From a business perspective, the galley probably wasn't bringing in as much profit as they want to, but they want to use the space for something, because that waste of space is just throwing money down the drain. So they want to put in something more that would bring in more people, and Chick-fil-A is seemingly popular in the area, so why not?
Although in the past, Chick-fil-A has received backlash for their donations to religious anti-LGBTQ organizations, which could leave some students with doubts if this is the best decision for campus.
I believe that given our university's demographics, yes, you've got, Chick-fil-A's definitely donated to some organizations that have been historically anti-LGBTQ, so I could see that causing some definite controversies among students. But I think a lot of people are just, it's going to come down to, do you like the food or not? And if you like the food, you're going to get the food. If you don't, you're not going to get the food. It just comes down to that, I think, really, for most people.
I mean, I think anything can be controversial, but sure, people might not like it because of their religious beliefs, but I mean, if they don't like it, they don't have to go to it, but it could cause issues maybe, but it's not something that I necessarily think that it's going to be something big. I think people are just going to go if they want to go and not go if they don't support it.
Marauders have proven in the past that they are not afraid to take a stand for what they believe is right or wrong, and we will continue to keep an eye on the general opinions of the student body. This is Zach Humphreys reporting from Millersville University.
Dutch Wonderland has opened their doors for all this family fun this holiday season for their annual Winter Wonderland.
Dutch Wonderland is glowing with the holiday spirit. Its Christmas lights to special Dutch's visitors. The park offers festival attractions, twinkling lights, and seasonal fun for the whole family. It is most seen holiday transition in Lancaster County.
As the holidays rapidly approach, Dutch Wonderland lights up with thousands of twinkling Christmas lights and displays, transforming into a magical winter wonderland. Known for its many family-friendly attractions, this season the park is sure to provide all kinds of wonderful sights and memories for all. There to capture the magic is Dutch Wonderland's Morgan Smoker, a photographer who gave us an insight on how she's documenting the holidays.
I started getting into photography a few years ago and have been improving my techniques and shots ever since. I love getting to capture beauty whenever I can. I love capturing the beauty in people and being able to help them see their own beauty. Also, with my sarcasm and sense of humor, I also play songs which help lighten the mood and make people laugh.
When asked to speak on her position's greatest challenges, this is what Morgan had to say.
My biggest weakness is waiting for somebody to change my camera horizontally and vertically.
The park staff's dedication to ensuring a memorable and fun experience for all extends to people such as security guard Kent Haberern. We caught up with Kent to learn more about his role in creating a safe and enjoyable experience for families this season.
Basically, we are always expecting a huge crowd, so we have extra parking areas. We prepare to help park cars and work with other staff to park those cars, things like that. The holiday season has a lot of beauty. The lights, The music, just there's a more festive feeling in the air. You look around and it, just being in the park, seeing the happy faces on the children, that's what I love. I love the children here.
Working collaboratively with Dutch Wonderland's team is photography manager Allie Dixon. We got to speak with Allie to learn more about her and her team's work and what goes into documenting the wonder of the season.
We have Santa set up that opens for Winter Wonderland or the holiday season, and so we have to prepare. We work with the entertainment department to get the Santa set up ready to go so that we don't have any flukes. We work with a lot of different management throughout the park. I do like the summer season, but the winter season is kind of nice just because you see everybody who's happy. All the kids are wanting to go see Santa. They love the lights. Everybody's in a holiday spirit for winter, and that's just a little more fun than the summer when everybody's dying of heat and cranky and sweating.
With the millions of lights and holiday magic around every corner, Dutch Wonderland is the perfect place to celebrate this season. Margareth Contreras, Lancaster County.
ACMO had their cabaret on November 23rd. Now let's see what some of their upcoming events are.
The All-Campus Music Organization recently held its cabaret, and there are a few more events being held before the fall semester ends. On November 23rd, ACMO debuted their cabaret that features the talent of the students on campus and brought the community together. With less than 2 weeks left of the semester, the group, along with its sister organization, Cinemard, will host their holiday meeting for its members.
We have one more meeting, which is a combined meeting with Cinemard. It's our annual ACMARD meeting. It'll be a white elephant. We'll do it in the NPR at 9:30. It'll be a lot of fun. We get to combine with our sister organization. It's an annual little thing. And then that's really it for this semester. And then next semester will be Legally Blonde, more coffee houses, our general meetings, some fundraisers, things like that. So
the last production of the fall semester will be Cinemarv's 12 Huntsmen. The show will run from December 5th to December 7th.
It's a fun, silly little story that kind of intertwines a lot of the Grimm's Brother fairy tales into, there's 10 different stories total. We do, I think, 7 each night.
But that's not all. ACMO will be holding its own production of Legally Blonde the musical in the spring. The show has been casted and rehearsals will begin once the spring semester starts.
We just casted it. It is 28 people currently, so we have a nice big cast. It will be taking place in Clare Hall. We're kind of taking a new innovative approach to Legally Blonde. As most people know, it's kind of a millennial type of show, but we're kind of putting our own spin on it. We want it to be very vibrant, very bright. Kind of just taking away from that millennial a little bit and make it a little more modern.
ACMO and Cinemard will hold their holiday meeting tonight at 9:30 p.m. And students can also look forward to the 12 Huntsmen premiering on December 5th at 7 p.m. This is Natalie Mentzer in Millersville University.
A destination for local art lovers has announced they are closing their doors later this December.
SO Arts was more than just a gallery and a boutique. Featuring over 60 local artists a month, SO Arts also became a space for public events like live music and more. Located on the 300 block of Queen Street, SO Arts is made up of artists Zach Walter, Andrew Silvius, as well as entrepreneur Chris Dreisbach. In 2022, Lancaster artist Andrew Silvius started a project, the West End Art Market, a 4-day gathering of dozens of artists selling their art at a former neighborhood grocery store. 2 months later, a real estate agent tipped off Silvius to a space at North Queen Street, a building that has been a high-end music equipment store and the original location of the Chameleon Club. 23, SO Arts became the newest inhabitants of the space. He was joined by 3 co-owners, Annie Raw, Zach Walter, and Chris Dreisbach. Unfortunately, SO Arts will be closing its doors on December the 14th. I spoke to 2 local Lancaster PA artists who have performed at SO Arts in the past about their experiences and what SO Arts meant to the community.
The energy in here is always beautiful. You're surrounded by art. Everything is art in here. The tables, the chairs, you know what I'm saying? Like the chessboard. It's refreshing to be here. It was always cool to perform here. It was a safe space for artists of all mediums to come in here and just express themselves. I done seen short films here. I done seen release parties or clothing line drops here. It's been cool to watch it, and I'm sad to see it go.
Really thankful for SO. I'm thankful for the people that I've met through here, and the relationships that have been built. Like, we're not going to stop that just because something stopped here. And who knows? SO might pop up somewhere else, within the world. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Please stop by and buy some of their inventory before their final day of business on December 14th. This has been Elijah Vargas reporting from Lancaster, PA.
Hello, everyone. My name is Katie Lyle. Today, we are interviewing Kamari Clark, a third-year Millersville student who is president of the Letters of Love Club on campus. So, Kamari, what is the primary goal of Letters of Love?
Yeah, so Letters of Love Millersville is the campus organization that creates cards for kids in hospitals. And our main goal is to make these cards as stress-free and as low cost as possible. Our goal is to support the children in hospitals emotionally rather than monetarily. And so we meet once a month, and it's a group of around anywhere from 70 to 200 of our campus students come out on a Tuesday night, and we have music playing. There's like snacks and refreshments that they can have. And then I take the cards that following week to the mailbox. They get shipped off to a whole bunch of hospitals around the country.
That's so great. So is Letters of Love a national club or is it a local club?
Yeah, so it's both. We have a global organization called Letters of Love Global that I sort of report to as president, and our exec board reports to. If we need any help with funding or sending cards out, then they support us through that. But then it's really up to a campus. There's high school chapters and college chapters. I started one back in my high school as well, and so I carried it on here. So it's a bit of everything. Our cards have gone all the way to like Europe and Mexico, but most of them stay pretty local.
Yeah.
Our campus cards mostly go to CHOP and the Hershey Hospital.
That's so cool. So how did you first find out about Letters of Love?
Yeah, so I think it was my junior year of high school. I was writing cards for kids. During quarantine, I didn't really have anything else to do. Yeah. And my mom actually told me that I should try and look into organizations that I can send it to. And then I found Letters of Love just online. It's based out of Minnesota. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to Minnesota to do this. So I reached out to Global, and they told me that I could start a chapter at my high school. I did that for 2 years. And then I came to Millersville, and I saw that we didn't have one here. There's actually only 4 in colleges in PA. Wow. So we were the first. Yeah. And then it went to Penn State as well, Westchester and Villanova.
That is so cool. You're a trendsetter, aren't you?
I guess so.
So you kind of already went into it, but like what did prompt you to bring Letters of Love to Millersville campus?
Yeah, I knew it'd be a great club to start here because it's so low stress. You really don't have to do anything except for show up and make a card. And I knew that there were probably some students out there that are just like me and they wanted to do something, just a little act of kindness that didn't have to cost them any money. They didn't really have to support it themselves. They could go to my club and they could make a card with me, and then I'd carry all the rest of the responsibilities. I'd do the rest of the work.
Yes, that's so convenient, especially since some college kids don't have cards on campus. So just getting to go make a card and then you delivering them, that's so cool. So do you have any hopes for the future of Letters of Love as like a club, and what do you hope to see in the future?
Yeah, definitely expanding our club members. I just found out that we reached one of the largest clubs on campus, so that's pretty cool.
Congratulations,
yeah,
that's so cool. That's awesome.
So just doing more like community service work, volunteers, going into hospitals and meeting some of the children that we send cards to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I bet some people like don't even realize how like the impact that they're making on these kids. So like that's really great that you brought this to this campus and that so many people get to get involved in philanthropy work. So thank you so much for your time, Kamari. This is Katie Lyle reporting from Millersville University.